Hello and welcome to part 2 of the World Fastest Cars form each decade. If you have joined us from part 1, welcome back, and if not, welcome to Cars Daily. Today we are going to talk about the fastest cars from 1940s and onwards. These are exciting ones. To start this video off, we have the 1940s. This decade introduced the first English car onto the fastest. The Jaguar XK120 was the first mass-produced fast car, with 12,045 units being sold. It boasted a top speed of 215 kilometers per hour from a 162 horsepower Stray 6. This was England's answer to its emergence from the war. Bringing it back German. The Mercedes 300 SL is an icon in the car world. Its straight 6 producing 215 horsepower was derived from the infamous Messerschmitt German fighter. The 300 SL, which stands for 3-liter super light, went 246 kilometers per hour and gave way to the faster race car variant of the 300 SLR, which now holds the title for most expensive car, which you can learn about in my other video. Surprisingly, Lamborghini beat Ferrari to the 1960 title with their Miuria. This being Lamborghini's first car was an impressive feat. The car went 180 kilometers per hour with its V12, which was fitted in the rear. The Lamborghini just edged out the Ferrari Daytona by less than 1 kilometer per hour, making Enzo Ferrari determined for the 1970s title. Enzo did it. Holding it down in the 70s, the Ferrari 512 Berlinetta Boxer reached 303 kilometers per hour. The first car to reach the 300 mark, with its engine in the middle of the car, which they took from the Miuria's success in speed. This speed was achieved by a flat 12 producing 335 horsepower, which is what gave it the name of Boxer. Yet again with another Ferrari win. The F40 is one of Ferrari's most famous cars. To celebrate their 40 years of production and the last car to be built under the watch of Enzo Ferrari before he died. This twin-turbo V8 monster pushed out 471 horsepower and went a crazy 386 kilometers per hour, creating a god-level race car. 1990s, the McLaren F1. This car was powered by a beautiful BMW V12 engine producing 618 horsepower. The F1 was the first car to use a carbon monocoque body, meaning the driver would sit in the middle of the car and his 2 passengers would sit either side of him. The F1 opened a great horizon for McLaren to create the GTR and the LM, 2 amazing cars that will never be forgotten. Our final decade, the 2000s. The Shelby Ultimate Aero was the first car to bring practical aero over beauty. This trend is now the main to be followed, which has lost cars their unique feel. The Aero produced 1,183 horsepower from a Chevy Corvette C5 V8 that was heavily modified to go 414 kilometers per hour. This car was extremely dangerous as it came without traction control or ABS. And that brings us to the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. And let me know down in the comments what you think about the look of newer hypercars and if they look good or if they have lost their great pizzazz. As always, good day and goodbye.